bend this. Well, if I wanted to, I could break it, but okay. Now, what you do is take a tiny little strip of metal, and you're gonna do this. Now, this one hasn't been properly done. And use hot glue, because hot glue metal actually sticks with hot glue, so don't have to go around nailing stuff. And I'm going to take this little piece of metal, I'm just going to fold according to it. So fold, and don't be afraid of the metal, because you can get cuts, but that's what leather gloves are for, eh? So, after you got in the shape, here, see that? Got in the shape, more of a U shape, I'm going to put glue on it, and using this as a guide, just going to put it on. Never mind. It's hot. So I'm going to put this on. Put this on. Be careful, it's really hot, okay? You just saw me burn myself. I don't want you to go through that. So, just put it on. And put the glue gun aside. And I'm only doing 2 right now because I don't really know the full length what I'm gonna make it. I might cut it, and I don't really like cutting metal. It's a pain in the butt. So now I'm gonna do this slit right here, which allows it to go to the joint here and flip out. And you also need to cut it perfectly, otherwise it won't move. So to do this, you first must make a hole, and by doing that, to make a perfectly spaced hole, you draw like a square at the end of it. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, square. And then you draw a hole in the middle of that square. You can draw an X if you need to. And what I'm going to do is take a nail and use a hammer. I'm just using these high quality scissors because it's really tough. Make a hole. Make sure you ask your parents if you before you do this. And gonna poke the hole through. Okay. And using the nail as a guideline. Oh crap, I can't do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a slit, and your slit should be from your hole to the end of the blade. And this one's already been spaced. You're gonna have to figure it out by yourself. So I'm gonna cut here. And make sure your paper's already been dried, otherwise if it's wet it's a mess. Because it's really crappy. Okay. Smaller scissors because it's easier to cut. Okay. This is what you get. It's not the final product, but this is the basic shape. And now, I'm going to get the nail. Okay, fully through, moves. Okay, it locks like this, but it's not completely straight, so we can adjust that later. And show you, let me get a paper clip. Use 2 nails. I don't really have 2 nails right now, so I'm going to use a paper clip instead. And your handles, when opened, the inside will be facing outward, and if you put it backwards, obviously it won't close. So I'll show you that when you put it, sorry, it's It's not very good in front of cameras. There we go. Like this. This is already almost done. And it'll close now. And it's extremely rough. Not very good right now. But really, this is the basic. And now we're gonna space it. Let me use the nail. There we go. That's the nail. And when you fully press it down, this should be parallel with your blade. Not the curved part, but the back of the blade. So, straight. And I'm going to do the other one. And don't worry if there's a space between the two handles. That will be done later. And do it not straight. It's absolutely not straight. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to make a little notch. And you're going to have to cut the bottom. And I'm only doing this without measuring because I've done this before. If you haven't and it's your first time, don't make all your hard work go to waste. And okay, I'm going to put it back on. This is not a quick thing. This takes time, so be patient. Now, I put it on the wrong side. Now, yeah, that's pretty good. That's excellent, actually. Sadly, because I'm not using the nail, the paperclip kind of shitty. So, yeah, pretty perpendicular. I mean parallel.
This is definitely the wickedest thing I've ever in my life. Show